Hi, I am Jake Bennett and I am a musician and a writer. My passion for writing music flared when I had already been a musician for a while at this point, and I was riding a bus in Brisbane and I came across this demo of Nick Drake. The song is called Fly, and the way his guitar was like weeping in this demo, I was like, I want to make an instrument sound like that. Like he's bearing his soul in that moment. So yeah, I picked up the acoustic guitar and started plucking away. And for years I did it in secret. And it was really nice to have it as this secret thing. Like I was creating music by myself and I would always take myself away from situations where other people were around. I'd find a quiet spot in the garden and I would just like drive away to a random spot where no one was. The crucial moment for me when it came to music was when I was terrified to play on stage, and I spoke to this wonderful woman, Julie Robinson, and I was talking about all my fears about getting on stage and how like I seize up and I can't play properly, I can't sing properly. And she talked me through it and she didn't give me any of the answers, but she led me to the answers. It was that the fear that I have is because I am so vulnerable on stage. And she told me, or I told myself, that my vulnerability was my true power. It was the way to move people. And ever since then, I decided that I would write music that literally put myself in that position. When it comes to creativity, that's what's really important. That's what people are doing. They're putting themselves on the line, and people receive that in a certain way, and it moves people. It moves people every time. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're doing music and even if you're writing, like poetry especially, there's not even the music to aid your words. It's just purely putting yourself out there on the page and, spoken word. Once you make the switch in your mind, you're not instantly cured. I still go on stage now and I'm screaming inside. By doing that, by being vulnerable, you're actually connecting to people in a true way. And I think to do something truly and honestly is the only way to do it. If you're going to be an artist, like, be true to yourself. Don't give the people what they want, give whatever is coming through you. There's a lot of things you can say in music that are the easy things to say. Things that are relatable that everyone gets, right? And sometimes you write a lyric and go like, oh, that, I don't know if I can bear to like say that again and again, sing that again and again. And so it's a lot harder to kind of have to relive these things that you've felt in the past. Sometimes I play a song and I'm like, I'm not even this person anymore. I don't feel that anymore. So I kind of have to drag it up from this like dark, dusty room somewhere in my soul and relive it again on stage. And sometimes that can even be, it's painful for me to do it sometimes. But it's good, it's healthy.
Charlie Morton calls me and asks me for life's but a dream and some trouble plagues my mind.
The more you handle something, like the more familiar you become with it, and it sort of becomes like, oh man, it was just that part of my life, and it's not a huge deal anymore. It is a healing process. And yeah, as an artist, you kind of hope that, or as a musician, you hope that that healing that it's given you can also help other people too. Because I know there's so many musicians that I have like leaned on over the years and needed them in times, and so really grateful for those other people that have also bared their souls at one point.